All right. Let's see here. See if this is working. Hey, welcome to the Collision of Faith and Politics radio show, and this is the Ninja Pastor, Reverend Dr. Sean Michael Greener. I'm asking you something that I fail at asking enough, but I'm asking you to please subscribe to my site at theninjapastor.com, theninjapastor.com. Look, your donations are most welcome, and what they do is they allow me to continue my work as the Ninja Pastor, doing what we do here. Please consider a donation of $50 and receive my newsletter, plus a signed book that I wrote called Excellence Killed the Church, How Mediocrity is Destroying America. It's a critically acclaimed book, and my ebook, Living Through Grief on Purpose. I'll send that right now, right to your inbox for a donation of $50. In addition to the newsletter and books, donations above $500 will actually receive all of the above and my personalized, bound, and signed book of my favorite photographs. That to me really confirm much of what we discuss here at the Collision of Faith and Politics and the Ninja Pastor. So what I want you to do is visit www.theninjapastor.com and subscribe and donate today. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. I really do. For an interview, and so I'm hoping that you all can hear me. I don't know if you can, but if we have some folks that click into chat, if you tune in and you click into chat, if you could, that would be, if you could just rock and roll live now. Remember, this is I think our third or fourth show on Spreaker. We switched over to Spreaker, and let me tell you, it is better, but it's a learning curve, and thought it would work a little better, but that's my problem. That's not your problem. So if you all could let me know if it's working, folks in chat. So you've reached the Collision of Faith and Politics. If you are listening, if you can hear it, you've reached the Collision of Faith and Politics with the Ninja Pastor, Reverend Dr. Sean Michael Greener. And I'll tell you the truth, this is one of those days where there's so much going on. It's almost impossible to know what to even talk about. But we are, okay, there we go. So you're going to try to call me on Skype. Go ahead. We have a guest on today, and she is the first guest that we will be having as a result of our switchover, or not as a result of our switchover, but, first one to have switched over. So let me open Skype. Let me just see if I can make this work. Oh, good lands. Let me try again here. You guys are all part of all this. It's exciting, isn't it? Okay, don't answer all at once, but I think it's exciting. And as I understand it, takes a little while. We're learning to schedule a show and, how to do that and all that. We're learning to schedule, and that is harder than I thought. Of course, we switched over from Blog Talk Radio, and Blog Talk Radio was brutal. It was just absolutely brutal. And I'll tell you the truth, a little bit frustrating because the sound here is 100% better, and it is actually easier on Spreaker to do all this. I can do this from my iPad, I can do it from my iPhone, no problem. The problem is I have all this professionally done sound stuff, and I am having a hard time integrating it. And I know there's a way to do it, but you guys that know me, I am not a technically savvy guy. I am really not. And so when I say, we're trying something new here, and we're trying to learn kind of on the go, you say, well, why didn't you do that before today? Well, I'm doing stuff, and we just switched. I mean, it's not that long, and I'm kind of busy. But so let me, while we're trying to get this worked out, let me talk to you about the Michael Strange Foundation right off the top. You guys know that in October, the Michael Strange Foundation will be doing a workshop for Gold Star families in Tucson, Arizona, or Tucson for you folks that pronounce it that way. But yeah, and it's awesome. It's kind of crazy. It's going to be at a beautiful place, and everybody, all the Gold Stars are being flown in, all expenses paid. Nobody's, you can't not go if you're a Gold Star. There's no reason for you to not go. No reason at all. No reason at all, literally, because everything is paid for. It's crazy. And I mean, it's nice. Everything is top shelf. But see, that's not where it stops. And the thing is I think what's really cool, and this for me is just the kind of the capper, is these folks have suffered, and then some of these people that are here have suffered the greatest loss I've ever been around. Absolutely. Okay, contact request. So, I mean, it's terrible. It's really, really rough what they have suffered. And so I think, there we go. Let's see here. Hey folks, can you hear this? Can anybody hear this? Can you hear me? Rachel? Professor? Doctor? Anybody? Anybody know? Let's see here. How about now? How about now? Nope. See, we're trying to figure this out. Can you hear me? And we are, once we get this down, it's going to be awesome, right? You guys are going to be like, oh, that's so professional. I am so glad that we did this, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. Maybe it's this. Can you hear me now? Can I hear you now? All right. So John and Lisa Broom, you can hear me, which is good, which is cool. Thank you for listening. But we can't hear the good professor here. I can see her, but I cannot hear her. She's got a smiling face. Let me try this.
I can hear you. I just can't, you can't hear me.
How about now? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. It's crazy. Mute enables. Okay, let's see here. Over here. I cannot hear you. Is your mute on? I can hear RFB now. Bit of reverb. Okay, let's try this. Any better? John and Lisa, you're like the sound. You're like the sound people, which I think is awesome. I mean, it doesn't pay. There's no pay for the sound job. I'm disappointed to tell you that. But it doesn't pay for the host job either. So don't feel bad. The host doesn't get paid, nobody gets paid. Thank you to Colleen. Okay. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. How about now? I see you, but I cannot hear you. You guys, when I tell you I'm stupid, I may have some doctorate degrees, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm dumb as a stone. When it comes to this stuff, I'm just plain dumb. Oh, you know what? If you have, and I don't know if you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Shake your head if you can hear me. Because if you can hear me, what you got to do is, if you have a Yeti and a earbud with a microphone on it, you have to use one or the other. There we go. I don't know what the world we're doing. I can't hear you, you can't hear me. Oh well. I can see your mouth move though. That's a lot of fun. Now you don't hear me? I can see you talking, but I can't hear you talking. Hey, you guys, I wish you could see this. It's fun to watch. It's absolutely fun to watch. Still nothing. Can't hear nothing. All right, let's see here. Your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you. Okay, I heard Rachel a bit earlier. Okay, so let's see here. Let me see. Thank you. Can you still hear me? All right. Let us see. Go through my sound check here. All that stuff. All right. There we go. Turn your gain all the way up. I see you got a blue Yeti there. I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. I just don't know. Weird. Weird. Okay, awesome, John and Lisa. You can still hear me, which is really, really good. Thank you guys for being patient. The ones that are being patient. There's probably some that aren't. They're like, oh, dude, you're killing me. All right, now I don't hear you. Yes. I don't know. I do not know. Let me try to Skype you. All right, so what we'll do is we'll do a little hangy uppy thing. Clink. And then I will try to Skype her. Loik. There we go. All right. Here we go. Can you hear me? Ugh. How brutal is this, right? Brutal. There is no call-in number. I'm no longer on Blog Talk Radio. So Blog Talk Radio has a call-in number, and that just is an automatic thing. This we use Skype to link in, but unfortunately, and you know what's funny is this will be a real test of. I don't know. Let me try to Skype you. I just called you. All right, let's see here. We'll get it all figured out. Shows you answered. How fun, right? Not fun at all. All right. You're right. All right, let's see here. It says I've got you, but we still can't hear you. I'm almost wondering if it's something on, because my Skype contact is Shawn, S-H-A-W-N, .greener. And so that is supposed to interface seamlessly over here. And unfortunately, it is not. So let's see here. How about now? Okay. You can hear me. Awesome. All right. How about now? Can you still hear me? Let's see if I can get you here. I'm clicking all the buttons and all kind of whatnot and what have you. But it is just refusing to work. Phantom account pending. Okay. No, I just don't know. I don't know. So let's see if we can't get this figured out. Sorry, folks. What a bummer. All right, so I'm going to click on that. There we go. All right, we're going to try on another device there. Device is good. Hey, this is worth the wait. I'm not kidding you. But problem is and you might say, well, why didn't you do this beforehand? Work out the bugs beforehand. Well, here's the problem with that. With this system, I don't know how to do that. I know there's a way to record an interview, but that's not doing this, so we don't know. I just don't know which one is the one that works. So, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And I'm looking here, and it says that everything, it says it should be working. I should be hearing you. So it's got to be something on your end. And when I say it's got to be something on your end, that's like the likelihood that it is something on your end is very slim. Not kidding. Very, very slim. Because I'm telling you, I can screw this up. You just don't even know how much I can screw this up. Unreal. If it's technology, I just don't even know. It's absolutely unbelievable how I can not be any good at this. And that's what's crazy because, this is just not something I'm good at. It's really not something I'm good at, so. Okay, it says modify. You're like, yeah, Captain Obvious, no doubt. All right, built-in output says microphone and sources. Well, the problem might be on my end. Deck 1. I don't know. It's a bummer. Well, what we might have to do is we might have to scrap for today, because if I can't get it fixed and I can't figure it out, it's silly for me to keep you on here. I have a whole show planned, but unfortunately it's just it is not working out. So let's see here. I'm reading this, and I did make a call and start recording. Press start end. Okay. All right. One more thing here. Let's try one more thing. All right. Nope. I don't know. I got everything set up, and it is not working. So I don't know why that is. Let's try this one more time. Rachel Brown, I'm trying to reach you. How about now? Can you hear me? And we cannot. Don't know why. I can see your ceiling fan, but I cannot hear you. For some unknown reason. It's a nice ceiling fan, though. All right. Alright. You can hear me. I've called you. I can see, but I cannot hear you. So, that is extraordinarily strange. I think what we're going to have to do, folks, and I hate like anything to do this, we're going to have to scrap this for today, and we'll have to pick another day, probably either tomorrow or a day that works for the good doctor, because, unfortunately, we just can't get this to work. It probably is on my end. I mean, if I'm ever going to bet that there's a technical issue, it's always going to be, I'm going to bet against myself. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I'm going to bet against myself. So, because I can see you. Rachel, can you hear me at all on your end at this point? All right, cool. Cool. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what's wrong. I've got it set up exactly how it says. I've done everything that it says to do. List. Let's try this. Number 1. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. Just look this up. All right. I think. Uh-oh. I may have figured this out, y'all. How about now? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can see. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, but I can't.
I can see that you're talking, and I can see that it's registering it, but it is not. Dang. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. This has got to be something. All right, let's see here. Boom. Output. Built-in output. There we go. Got that. How about now? All right. How about now? Maybe you could say something, and I could see if I could hear you.
Oh.
Says that she can see and hear sometimes. But maybe it's a problem on Spreaker. My goodness. Isn't this something?
My friend says she can hear me. Shelly, can you hear me now? Oh, and Greg says he can hear me too. I've got friends who can hear me.
Go figure. Says enable so that you can hear this source in your headphones. And I am not hearing anything. I see where I've got everything looking just like in the photograph that they say, hey, do this, and it'll work perfectly, and you'll love life and feel great about life, and radio people will love you instead of hate you. Okay, so you can hear Rachel now. Thank you. All you guys are awesome.
Yes, yeah, so
Carrie Milton
three craters is on.
Rachel,
say,
I can't
Greg,
hear
say
Rachel.
definitely.
I've got the little monitor daily on. Let's see here. Maybe it's that.
Yes, they can hear me, just you can't.
All right, I can see that you're talking.
I don't know how you can see me. You don't have my camera on, do I?
And that is absolutely exasperating.
I've got a lot of
Right,
people
try
that are
this.
saying they can hear me.
Trying all the settings. Try this. How about now? All right, so everybody can hear you, but I can't hear you. Well, that's a problem. Lots of people can hear you. Well, here's what we're going to do. And I'll tell you why I'm going to do this,
Oh,
because you don't want
they
to sit there on the
can.
phone or driving down the road and have to listen to all this. This is silly. I know they can hear us both, but unfortunately I can't hear you. Very, very difficult. I'm going to have to get on the phone with Spreaker and say, yeah, I'm going to need some help here. And I'm not really sure why it's doing this, because I went through all the stuff and I did a little tutorial and all that stuff. And like I say, the truth of the matter is, you know, I am not a tech guy by any stretch. I'm just a guy who wrote a book and did a book tour and did a bunch of radio and TV stuff, and they said, hey, you should have your own show. And so for almost 4 years, you need to turn on the microphone output. I did do that. It says boom, boom. It's just not getting to my ear. It's not getting. Well, this one. All right, how about now?
I can. Well,
No.
I can hear
I'm
you.
doing it exactly like it says, and I'm set up exactly like it says. Yeah, I'm doing it exactly like it says. All right, I got one more thing I can check here. I just looked it up on the old trusty Infranets. Let's try this. How about now? How about now? Can you hear me now?
Again, it's.
So you can hear me. I cannot hear you. Everybody else can hear you, but I just can't hear you. I've literally got it set up just like in the picture. Literally just like in the picture. That's what's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. It's looking exactly like that. Well, listen, I'm not going to belabor this any longer. I am terribly sorry. It is a bummer. A total bummer. But I don't know why it's doing this. And it's really frustrating. But I don't want to keep you on and have you have to sit here and listen to this. And it's silly. It's silly. I've got to figure out why. And it literally looks just... Let me see if it's this one. It literally looks just like... literally just like the picture. I mean, I can't tell you how much exactly it looks like. Thank you, Rachel. I sound good. Thank you. I wish I could hear you, but I can't hear you. All right, so let's do this. Let's try one momento. Click on Skype. There's that. But nothing. Nothing at all. Well, folks, I'm going to bail on this for now. Manual was written from John and Lisa Broom, right? Manual was written by a lefty. Man, isn't that true? You know, to tell you the truth, there's no reason this shouldn't be working. I have it set up just exactly like the picture, and it is exasperating. And I know it's exasperating for you too, and I hate that for you all. I always like things, and this is why we switched to Spreaker, because we had so many problems over at okay, listen to your source and listen to this source in your headphones. Okay, yeah, not working. We've tried everything. It looks just like it's supposed to. It's just not working. So let's do this offline. I will get a hold of Rachel and we will figure something out. I'm sorry to miss out on this show today, but folks, it's silly to keep you going. We are going to work on this. We'll get it figured out. We will either do a show tomorrow if that works out for Rachel. But in the meantime, okay, Rachel says yes, that will work out tomorrow. And we'll set the time and figure out what's best for you guys, and we'll do a show. Worst comes to worst, we'll record an interview, and then we'll play it. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for putting up with this so far. And John and Lisa Brown and Carrie Milton Barnes, you guys are awesome. And I am sorry that this didn't work out, but we will get it figured out in the meantime. And we will rock and roll, and that will be how it goes. So, sorry so much, and I will be talking to all y'all soon. Thank you.